So, welcome back, dear viewers. Thank you for uh, watching this video. The first video we spoke about the concept of talent management and then how different it is from HRM. So, in this video, let's try to understand the benefits of talent management and then what are the different challenges that organizations have in terms of identifying the right talent. Okay, now let's looking up to this particular question. Now, why is it so important for talent management? Of course, we are doing HR. We identify the right people in the organization. So, why is talent management for organizations the need of the hour? So, what is the benefits that an organization secures when it has a talent management strategy and framework and a process and the people who are working on talent management in place? Okay, the first major benefit that an organization receives when it has a talent management strategy and framework and process in place, it drives organizational performance, right? An organization cannot be very happy with its performance today. If you're doing well today, doesn't mean that you're going to be doing well 3 months from now or 6 months from now. Every organization has to be very futuristic in its outlook. It has to look forward to the times, look forward to the growth, look forward to where this organization is going to be going in the next 3 years or 5 years or 10 years. So, which you definitely need to have a talent management strategy to identify uh, the talent that will be required, the talent that will be available, what kind of skill sets, what kind of knowledge, what kind of domain expertise, experience, and exposure is required for handling the challenges that the world throws up in the future. Second, unless and until you have a talent management strategy in place, you cannot attract top talent. You have to be proactive. You cannot expect the right talent to be walking into your organization. It's never going to happen. You need to be able to identify the right talent. So unless and until you are having a certain process or a plan or a strategy to be able to identify the right talent, you will not be able to do that. You've got to get the right talent before your competitor uh, you know places their hand on the right talent. The third aspect is it drives strong organizational culture, right? It helps when you have a talent management strategy in place. It becomes a part of your organization culture because every HR process, right from recruitment, selection, training and development, performance appraisal, everything is embedded in the culture of the organization because the HR practices can are visible or can be seen or are experienced or are institutionalized through the culture of the organization. So it becomes a part of the organization culture because talent management plan and strategy cannot be a standalone action. It has to be a part of what you do on an everyday basis, and what you say is what you do, and it should be visible. It should be something that an employee is able to experience as part of the organization culture and the life and the time that they spend in the organization. Talent management strategy definitely helps you in having a plan in place for succession. You're able to identify future managers from the executive team that you have and future leaders from the managerial team that you have. Who are the kind of people who will replace certain key managers who are right now in key roles? So once their time is over in the organization or they exit the organization, so, who's the next in command? How are you preparing the next gen or the next second rung of leaders and managers to take over the responsibility in the organization, right? And next up, we're looking at talent management. Definitely helps us to identify what skill sets are we looking at, are we looking at in the talent that we are going to have. One is you have people, you have the right people, and they're contributing to the organization. You have talent that is already doing a role in a job in the organization. But what kind of skills are going to be emerging in the future? What kind of trends is the business environment throwing up, or what are the kind of challenges that the industry will have to face and go through, and the kind of strategy that your organization should have in the future is definitely going to it's going to help an organization only if you have a talent management system and the plan in place, because it helps you to identify the people, and once you identify the people, you are going to prepare these people and the talent to be prepared with the future skills which are required or which are demanded in the industry and in the market as such. So, what are some of the very specific benefits that we will get. The first benefit is, of course, you will have recruitment in demand talent. So whenever jobs are going to arise in the future and the trends and challenges are going to set in, and jobs are going to be redesigned and redefined, and new expectations are going to be sought from the company, from clients and customers, you will have the right talent in place because you have been proactive, you already identified, you forecasted these trends, estimated what's going to happen, and hence if you have a talent management in place, you're not going to be blinking or you're going to be lost. You will definitely have the right people to put in place. Second, you will minimize disruption. So this whole aspect of business continuity will happen quite seamlessly. There will not be any sort of a disturbance or a disruption that will happen because many of the trends and challenges that you would be witnessing sometime that is going to disrupt your present functioning or is going to disrupt your industry and your organization's smooth functioning is something that you would have predicted as part of the trend, because a talent management strategy is not possible unless and until you have been having this forecasting plan, or you've been scanning the business environment for future growth and requirement. So when disruptions happen or when there is a certain complexity that's going to emerge in your industry and in your organization, you will definitely be in a position to handle it. The third is, of course, there is going to be a significant increase in productivity because every time there is a disruption, it can offer opportunities or it can offer challenges for the organization. A firm that has done its environmental scanning well, understood the industry dynamics, understood the trends and the way forward in which the industry is going to go, and where this organization has to place itself in that industry growth trajectory, is something that will help an organization to do it. So whenever there is a disruption, or an organization that has a talent management strategy and process in place will definitely be able to move forward. It will look up to the disruption as an opportunity because they would have already foreseen something of this nature, predicted something of this nature, and then would have a plan that will help them to move up quite seamlessly into that aspect. The next benefit definitely would be of reduced cost because you have the right people. You just have to fine tune them and tell them the time has come now for you to be getting into the job. You had already completed the training on them, you had kept them future ready, you had enabled them to be upskilled and reskilled in the new requirements that's going to come. So you definitely will have people and then existing employees who will slip very easily into those roles and requirements. And then if you have a talent management strategy in place, you will also be able to identify new hires when it is required or when the time comes for you to handle these situations, right? The next benefit definitely would be innovation. It will help organizations to develop new methods, problem solving, and then help us to learn new advancements in technologies, right? And it will help us to move and be much better in terms of how we handle situations, how we handle disruptions. An organization will be prepared enough to be innovatively able to handle issues and challenges and problems that are going to emerge as such. Okay, so these are some very important, pertinent, specific benefits an organization will be able to achieve if they have a talent management strategy in place. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sure this video has helped you to know the benefits of talent management and how talent management is going to help an organization to secure the right benefits and help an organization to be proactive, help an organization to be prepared and future ready and be able to handle any sort of contingency and then have a business strategy or a business continuity plan in place. Thank you very much.